When you have a clear picture of where you want to be and when you want to be there, little decisions along the way will simply make themselves. You're listening to IdeaCharger Radio. Hey there, Success Chargers. It's Scott. Welcome back for another episode. This is just going to be a very quick special announcement episode. There's a lot that's going on right now in the world of me, the IdeaCharger, Scott Cooksey, the host of this show, Success Charger. You, so much is going on right now. And we open today with a quote that came out of my book, Connect, 77 Idea Chargers to Generate High Voltage Results Today. If you want some info on where you can pick up a copy of that, just drop by IdeaCharger.com. You'll find the info there. But right off of page 35, I have that quote, and I want to augment that quote a little bit today. Because in the last few weeks, I've had an opportunity that has arisen that I've decided to let this be what could have been a really big decision, really be a small one. And here's what I mean by that. You've heard me talk about Dan Pink's book before, Free Agent Nation. If you haven't read it, please go just pick up a copy, scan it, read it, find the cliff notes. I don't care. Do something. You got to get your head around this idea because it will help set you free. A few years ago, I made the decision that it didn't matter to me whether I had a 1099 job, a W-2 job, or if I just went out and created my own income through however I got it. At the end of the day, I know what I know how to do, and I know it's something that people need and are willing to pay for. How they pay me simply doesn't matter to me. And that's given me some freedom. About 7 years ago, my family made the decision. It was my wife and I at the time. Actually, we weren't even married yet. We came to Houston, and it was the right move at the right time. And now we're taking the opportunity to move back to the city we came from. So we're going to be moving here over the next few weeks. So the show is going to be on a brief hiatus for a few weeks while we sort of get settled. I got a house to sell, a house to buy, and I got to move all my stuff, and I'm onboarding a new job because I've had the opportunity to step back into a startup company. I'm really excited about this. And I'm going to be able to step in a learning role, right? And I'm the one who's going to be putting together and heading up the efforts for a position that's called the Senior Manager of Sales Excellence. So I'm working really close with these super bright, amazing, killer people at this company to help make them even better and more efficient and effective at what they do in the sales capacity for this company. And I'm telling you, it's like no other opportunity I've seen in my years of doing this work. So I'm super excited about this opportunity. I've decided, partly because I just need to help slow down the pace of crazy that's going on here with our family, which sometimes that's the reason why we make decisions that we do. I've decided that my faith is number one, my family is number two, my job really has to be number three. And with that, I'm fine with that. That's given me focus. It allows me to really make these little decisions when they've come up. This position is one I kind of knew about, but really didn't know if it was going to work out or not. I applied for it, didn't hear much about it. Actually did some work with this client. They were thrilled, which led to the opportunity to come back and work with them full time for this new opportunity. And I'm super stoked about it. So you're going to hear more about that as the show sort of enters a new era as we fire back up this fall. But over the next few weeks, what I'd like for you to do, there are some friends of the show that we know and love, and we hope that you will stop by and listen to their podcasts a little bit. There's one guy who has been on the show, Craig Price. Go back and listen to his episode, and just check out what Craig's doing. He's doing some really cool stuff over at his place. It's called Reality Check with Craig Price. You can find him on iTunes. He's certainly there. He's got a great show, interviews some fantastic people. I hope you'll give him a listen. Also want you to check out another friend of mine who's launching a brand new show. We want to help give him a boost. And that's my friend Phil Gerbicek. And just look at Conversations with Phil. He's on iTunes. His first couple of episodes are up. I'm not sure what his production schedule is, but I'm telling you, he's a bright guy. You want to listen to him. And I want you to check out what he's doing as well. And then, I am going to encourage you. Look, there's some big-time celebrity folks that have some great shows out there. People like Tim Ferriss. He's worth listening to. I find him to be terribly interesting. Another one that's a little bit more of a He has a comedy background. Sometimes he gets into a little bit of a rant, but I find him sort of the old curmudgeonly guy. The language is a little rough, so you don't want to listen with your kids, but I think Mark Maron and his WTF podcast is totally worth listening to. Great stuff. And I've heard some fun episodes listening to Chris Hardwick over at The Nerdist. Those are a couple of big ones that are out there, but I think they're worth checking out. I would encourage you over the next few weeks, if you're still, listening to a lot of podcasts and you're looking for something to go to, do yourself a favor, do some searches on people that you think are leaders. Look at some of the interviews you've heard on our show that you've liked and some of the others. Google them up, go to iTunes and search their names and find out if they've been on other people's shows. That's how I found a lot of great shows out there that I've listened to. And I would encourage you to do the same because, you've got to make yourself better. My opinion is but one, and I think it's one perspective that's probably worth listening to, or I wouldn't be sharing this with you. But in addition to that, I'm going to encourage you to find other voices that resonate with you. Okay? Jay Baer, B-A-E-R, totally worth listening to anything that Jay does. He talks a lot about marketing. He's got some big projects and shows that he's done, some current, some past, some in long form, some in short form. Great stuff that's out there. Anything he puts out there is great. And Jeffrey Hazlett has got the C-Suite program that he does that is fantastic. I'm not doing the name of that show any justice, but his show, a lot of my friends and colleagues have been involved with his project over there, and I would encourage you to give it a listen. And then just look for people that resonate with you, people you think are worth listening to. In the meantime, do me a favor. We want to know what's going on with you. So if you'll drop us a line at podcast@IdeaCharger.com, tell us about some current projects you have that you're working on. If you need some help with something, you're looking for some experts, if we can help connect you with some people, I certainly want to do that. I have time, always have time for connections. I hope that you'll come out and check us out at, connect with me on LinkedIn. Just be sure when you make that LinkedIn request, do it from the web browser so that you can add a note that tells me why you want to connect. Okay, just mention the show. Say, hey, I've been listening to your show. You said connect, so that's what I want to do. Otherwise, if I don't know who you are, I may not initially bring you into the fold until I see and figure out what that connection is. So just keep that in mind. I'm also going to try to keep some stuff going on Instagram. It's Cooksey Connects. That's COOKSEYCONNECTS. Like he connects the dots and connects stuff and connects people and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's me. It's what I do. I'm out on the Insta. I'm out there on Twitter. You'll find me under IdeaCharger.com. That's where I put stuff that's kind of related to what we talk about mostly on the show, but you get a little different perspective and some different retweets and stuff if you follow my channel on Cooksey Connects as well. So, hey, hope you're enjoying your summer. Hope you're having a great time with your friends and family, your loved ones. Let's get ready for a killer fourth quarter. All right, we're going to finish strong this year. Some great stuff's coming on. We'll be back on the air in a few weeks, so just be patient with us. But hey, we've got nearly 50 episodes out there now, certainly over 40. Go back and re-listen to some of your favorites. People like Lori Harrison. She was one of our top downloads there. Go back and listen to what my friend Jeremy Bradford and his Face-to-Face Foundation. Again, one of our two largest downloaded episodes that are there. And by the way, a little shout out to Jeremy. He just got married to Katie, and I had the privilege of being in Florida for their wedding. My wife and I traveled down, had a wonderful weekend in Southwest Florida. It was a great destination wedding. We had a blast. So hope that you'll stop by and listen to what they're doing, and consider as you think about the end of the year, maybe making a little donation to Face-to-Face Foundation. They're always looking for more dollars to help more kids get in contact with some of their celebrities, just to help brighten their day. So that's all I got for you right now. We'll be back in a few weeks. Stay tuned. If you enjoyed what you just heard, please post your 5-star review and subscribe to Success Charger today. Your future is waiting.